Yeah. I didn't want to be at table one anyway. How much coffee did you guys bring me?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Did you bring me coffee? No, I'm good. Hi everybody, how are you?
Hi Emily.
Hi guys, how's your con going?
Good. How's your con?
Amazing, so fun. Amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't get to come last year, so I am like milking this con for all it's worth. So I'm just showing up on random panels like Spider-Man, Stranger Things. They're like,
what has been your panel that you've enjoyed so far that you managed to see?
I haven't seen a single panel because they have us booked dawn to dusk. So we've done signings, and so it's funny, like I haven't even really walked the floor yet.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was going to go to preview night, but we just had like dinners and parties and something, so not too bad though, not too bad. Yeah. Right, yeah. It's very rude to call it an elephant. No. Don't call it an elephant in front of the lead actress. No, I'm so teasing you. Babies and paternity. I know. All I can tell you is both baby and paternity, not elephants. And on this show, that's not a given. So I feel like that is an actual spoiler. Yeah, it's incredible. Obviously, the baby was pretty hilarious in retrospect, but it's a good lesson about karma, right? We were so happy we had season 2. I was like, I kind of have it under control. I'm actually ahead on my scripts. And Melanie's like, here's the thing. And I was like, always keeping it fresh, that's Scrofano. But we were really determined to just make sure our show stays the same insofar as like what makes it awesome. We want to keep doing that. We want her still kicking ass. We want all the relationship stuff, all the fun comedy. She just happens to be pregnant. So I'm very, very proud of how we pulled it off. And I also just want to give a shout out to the fans who have really kind of, I know some people were wary, but in general I feel like people have been really supportive and kind of digging it. So that's just a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Did you have to completely change it?
You know, it is so funny. I feel like as a showrunner, you're always just like a shark moving forward, and you almost can't remember what happened the day before. So I went back and looked at my season 2 notes pre-podcast. Podcast was our code name for the pregnancy. You'll all appreciate that. And we didn't actually pitch that much overboard. Like, it was remarkable because we were determined to keep her an action hero and the Earp heir. We actually kind of just slaughtered it in, and it just kind of enriched the story we already had. So that was kind of really gratifying.
The show has such a great balance of drama and comedy. And
Thank you.
Very funny.
Thank
you.
you.
The comedy background, and how do you find that balance?
Just awkward foot and mouth disease. That like the more awkward the social situation, the more I'll just keep joking and joking and joking. No, I really love comedy. It's funny. Someone asked me that. One of someone was nice enough to do my hair this morning. She said, "Oh, do you have a comedy background?" And I said, "No, but what a privilege to be on a show where I feel like we've kind of snuck it all in there. We've snuck in like comedy and drama and genre and these huge kind of emotional family arcs and stuff like that." So, but it's hard to find writers who can get all those elements. I think I really can't speak highly enough of the team, and we just all have different skills. So, but also again, to no one's surprise, testament to the cast, right? Like in first season, you're really kind of seeing who can do what, and I figured out we had so many comedy geniuses on cast, and they all have a very different tone. I mean, Melanie is just extraordinary, right? And she can make everything work. So it's a pleasure to write the comedy for her because I know she can do it. So
she gets his one-liners down.
Oh, she's incredible. Yeah.
In genre TV shows, pregnancy is usually treated like kind of horrifically almost.
Yeah.
Like it's something that happens or like goes quickly and maybe there's like a demon.
Yeah.
Is that something that you wanted to, not fall into? Like, do you want to like normalize it more? And if so, how does the paternity potential relevant situation play into that?
I have to be careful not to give too many spoilers, but I do think we have seen that happen a lot where there's kind of the advanced pregnancy overnight, and like certainly there is that kind of tendency to treat women's bodies of like it's this horrible thing that happens to you and you don't have any control. And because Mel was pregnant and we all love her so much, I tried to be very careful about the fact that I didn't want it to feel like that. Like this was a curse or something terrible. I also think though the most important thing to me was to remain consistent to Wynonna Earp's character. Like, Wynonna Earp is not a sitcom mom who's like, another set of twins, oh shucks, right? Like, she's not in a committed relationship. She has the most deadly job on earth, practically. Her family and everyone she loves is constantly in danger. So, like, we can't exactly just have the baby in a, billabong, whatever that's called, like a carrier running around. So there's definitely going to be choices to be made, but yes, I think the most important thing was about her choice, and that the characters around her were going to support her no matter what her choice ultimately ends up being. Hey, I like your
So Waverly started her investigation kind of like into her background.
Right.
So we kind of got a stopping point for that. Are we going to get back to that a little bit?
Oh, definitely. And I know y'all been busy at Comic-Con, but last night's episode, spoiler alert, the very end is that Waverly finally says to Wynonna, I don't think I'm an Earp.
Okay.
I thought you were like, what? No. I'm like, yeah. I'm going to pretend you did that because I was so excited. I'm like, yeah. So she finally comes clean just with all this baby stuff, and Wynonna's finally talking about, oh, we're going to raise this baby as an Earp, and Waverly's like, here's the thing, I'm not an Earp. Yeah, I really think we've put that on the table, and like, I love fast-moving storytelling. Sometimes I'm like, oh God, what else will we do if we keep going? So yeah, we've kind of made like a covenant or an agreement with the audience that we're going to investigate it, so now we're going to do that. So 2 minutes to be tentacle-free, and now we're back to the what she actually is. So.
Yeah, I'm still hoping for Mama Earp to show up at some point.
Who would you cast as Mama Earp?
Oh my God.
Channing Tatum. Just kidding. Yeah. Oh my God.
Who would you want to cast?
Well, my answer is like Sigourney Weaver for everything. Like Sigourney Weaver, Baby Groot, Sigourney Weaver, everything. But it would probably have to be someone Canadian, so I don't know. Someone with the, warmth and heart of Waverly and the badassery and take no prisoners attitude of Wynonna. So
Mary McDonald.
done. Oh my God, I would love her. That's a great suggestion. Oh my God, I would love her. Look, goosebumps. Yeah. Is this HD? Goosebumps. Yeah.
You have someone in mind.
Yeah, I do. But like that's like wish list, right? So someone good though is always the right answer, right? Someone who can pull it off and has chemistry with the other incredible cast. We have such a great cast and we all are a big family. I know people say that all the time, but we really have like a no jerks policy on set. I even say to my casting director, like, send me someone who's A- versus an A+ jerk, because we're all in the middle of Calgary in the winter. We really need to support each other, so we have so much fun together. It's really important that warmth and love that we have off screen translates on screen too. So
I noticed you included some Lost Girl guest stars.
I did.
Black. It's kind of like you got it.
I'll take them all. It's like Canada's like 12 people. I'm sure that's what it feels like to you guys. We all know each other.
Like,
We're
how
like,
did that just have to be like kismet, or just like asked her and she's like, hell yeah.
you know what? Without tooting my own horn, it speaks to relationships. Like honestly, we really needed someone for the role of Eliza. It was Rachel Skarsten, who famously was Tamsin on Lost Girl and then was Queen Elizabeth on Reign. And I was like, I phoned up Rachel personally and said, here's my pitch. It's the middle of December, the week before Christmas, Calgary, Alberta, minus 40 degrees. You come and you beat the shit out of Melanie Scrofano in your underwear. And she's like, I'm already there. Like, it just speaks to like what an incredible person Rachel is, but also just the fact that we've known each other a long time, and she did me a huge solid. So I think she honestly flew in like the night after the Reign wrap party, and I was like, you don't have to bring any clothes, just bring your underwear. So she is such a doll, and I'm so glad the audience loved her as well.
Very exciting to see her, and very upsetting at the end of the episode.
Right? Like, darn it.
I know. I got my eye on so many others though. I'm like Zoe Palmer, Anna Silk, I'm coming for you. They're gonna avoid my phone call now. They're gonna be like, no.
But hopefully Kevin sticks around just a little bit.
I know, he's great, eh? It's fun. I think it's fun for him too because it's obviously a different role than Orphan Black. So yeah, he's really fun. I love that guy. Yeah, he always shows. He's gonna show up when you least expect it. I think. So yeah.
So Waverly and Nicole have had a little tension this season so far. Can you talk about where things are guiding and stuff?
No, I'm more like it's just the beginning. Oh my gosh. We gotta move. There's so much angst to come. So, but it's always done respectively and in character. She said, shutting down her Twitter on certain days. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much. Table 2, you're the best. I don't know where I'm